Good morning, everybody. This is 3333 Lightworker bringing to you today this week's Oracle card reading. I'm doing something special, or different anyway, for me. I'm doing a 3 card spread for each of the astrological signs fire, water, earth, and air. On the 21st, we have a new moon, which asks us to heal our childhood wounds. So just bring peace to yourself. Spend the day by yourself if you can. Or just, if you haven't read a good book, just find a cozy spot in your home and get on the couch, put that coverlet over you, and then just start reading a book. And just, and if some weird emotions arise for you on the 21st, just know that you're healing, and if you have to cry, go for it. It's okay. So just, nobody's going to be around you anyway. And if you have kids, they'll understand. They'll probably run over to you and give you a big old hug or something like that. But I just thought I'd do something different this week and keep them nice and short. I've done some long ones, but I don't want, I don't like to bore people. I just like to get to the information that was drawn to me, or as I was shuffling the cards. And so this is what you have for the earth signs. Are going to be the first one I'm going to do this week. For the first time, you have right here is the Two of Wands. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. Good. Now, let's just think for a minute. We've all been wanting new opportunities, surprises, happy surprises in our lives. No desperate, no mean-hearted or mean-spirited things having to affect us. We've had enough in this lifetime, especially now with the way the world is going. So we want new wonderful surprises in your future, and new adventures too. So let's not be afraid of taking that job or that opportunity that may have to make you move to a different city or state. You just have to believe in yourself. You'll adjust. It only takes about 3 months, I guess it is, to adjust to a new city. If it's a new state you've never been in, just think of it as an adventure. You and your family, or if it's just you alone, you're going to meet new people, new employees. You'll get a new home. If it's out in the Midwest, homes are a lot more cheaper that way. So that's one good thing, right? So the next card, and don't let this scare you, it's the Devil card. Now, this is just a temptation card. If this week comes up and you do start feeling sorry for yourself, or why isn't things aren't working out, I just think at this time we're in the retrograde shadow. So that means that things are just naturally slowing down, and we're not getting the results that we want as fast as we want. But hang in there. It's gonna happen. And one of the worst things people say to me, "Oh, have patience." I've been patient. I've been patient, right? So y'all, I'm with you on this. We're done being patient. We want to make some moves. If I were you and you're thinking about moving or dating somebody, start getting your mind adjusted to that. Be open to new opportunities and surprises. If somebody does want to stop you in the street, or call you or text you and say, "Hey, I got movie tickets. You want to go?" Just go. You might have a really good time. So just be open to new things. And the devil doesn't want you to be tempted by negative things like sexual desires, or those kind of drugs, doing drugs, or drinking so much you just fall off your chair, things like that. Or gossip is a really negative thing. So just if you can this week, just remain neutral in the things that you hear on the news, or the gossip that some friends or frenemies may want to tell you about. Just remain neutral. And if it's somebody you don't trust, get out your phone and record it. So they can never go back and say, "Oh, I never said that," that kind of thing. Just be cautious, and just ask yourself, if it's your own shadow self that you are doing all the gossiping and you want to tell some lies, earth signs, just check yourself, because it always comes back to you. Gossip is one of those negative things that gets blown out of proportion, that actually are I'd say 8 times out of 10 are not right. They're just not true. And so let's kind of squash that before you even open your mouth or spread any kind of rumors or get people upset for no reason. So let's watch those kind of spending, yes, and also spending. Let's not, just because you're feeling sorry or you lost your job and you need something to, make you feel better, don't go out and spend $500 on something when you've got your rent to pay. You've got that electric bill to pay. You've got, gas and car insurance. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer or anything like that, but you have to be realistic in these times. It's better to be cautious than not. Okay. So the last card we have for the earth signs is the Eight of Cups. Now that's a good sign. And to see this last cup down here as she walks out along the beach, you're looking forward to new opportunities, letting the old go. The past is the past. You can't do anything about it except from learn from it. And I have to tell you, I've learned my lessons, and now I'm so stoic about people. I've put my boundaries up, and I don't sway anyway. And if I know somebody's a liar, I know somebody's a liar. I just stay away from them. I want funny people. I want helpful people. I want people to know me, that they can trust me, and that I can trust them. Those are the kind of people you want to hang around with. So look for new adventures that way. And don't be, like I said before, I don't know why this career for the last month or two has been really popping up in all my readings. So it must be for all of us. We're all, this major layoffs in the government and all that. So there's more people looking for jobs, and the competition is going to be great. But just be your natural self. Don't be fake or anything if you go on interviews. Just be you. And if the job is for you, it will be yours. So, so don't worry about that. Just believe in yourself, okay? And like I said, if you have to take a job in a new city or state, just ask yourself, will I be okay in a new state when I don't know anybody? If you're the adventurous kind, you're going to go, heck yeah, I'll make friends just ASAP. I don't like my old friends anyway. I'm looking for a way to get out of this town. Or it could be, are you a homebody and you just like your comfort zone, and any sudden, jolt of you have to change to go somewhere or do something, put you in an emotional stress, think twice. Because really, it is your life. You have to make your own decisions. So that is the last one for the earth signs, and may you all be at peace. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful coming week. Bye-bye.